In this video, I will make a complete beginner tutorial on how to use Heyreach. So you will see how to import leads in Heyreach, how to launch your first campaign, and how to manage all your replies from all your LinkedIn accounts directly into Heyreach. Let's start. Alright, so just before we start, if you want to try Heyreach for free, you can click in the first link in the description and then you will get access to a 14-day free trial. If you use the link in the description, you can make sure that if one day you want to upgrade to a paid plan, you get the best available deal. So that being said, it's time to start this tutorial. Alright, so I'm currently on Heyreach. So as you can see here on the left part of my screen, I have all the features of Heyreach. So for example, here you can see your dashboard. Here you can connect and manage all your LinkedIn accounts. Here you can see your list of leads, and this is where you can import leads. Then you have your network. Here with campaigns, you can create and manage your campaigns. And Unibox is where you have all your replies from all your LinkedIn accounts in just one place. And basically you can see and reply to your leads directly into this feature here, Unibox. If you haven't connected your LinkedIn account yet, you just need to go here in LinkedIn accounts. And here on this page, you just need to click on Connect Account to connect your LinkedIn account to Heyreach. In my case, for this tutorial, I've already connected my LinkedIn account. Once you've connected your LinkedIn account, you want to import some leads. And for that, we go here on Leads. And here we click on Add Leads. On this page, I click on Import from CSV because I will import leads from GiveMeLeads. Then I click on Continue. And now here on this page, I need to upload my list of leads. Alright, so we are currently on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. It's basically an access to the LinkedIn database, and it's one of the best ways to find leads because it's the freshest data on the market you can find. So let's say that I want to target people who are head of marketing in a company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people. And now let's say that I want to target people based in New York. Like this, so I just need to click on Include. And now with these three filters, you can see that I have 110 results. If I scroll a little bit, we can see that we have people who are head of marketing. So head of marketing, and so on. And they are all based in New York. So New York, New York, New York. And that's exactly what we want. Now, if we want to export our leads from a LinkedIn Sales Navigator, unfortunately, we can't do that natively, and that's why you need a tool like GiveMeLeads to export the leads, clean the data, and give you at the end a CSV file with your list of leads. So if you want to export your leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you just need to click in the first link in the description, and then you will be on this page. Then what you need to do is to go here and click on Start for free. On this page, you can create your account. And once you've created your account, you will be redirected to GiveMeLeads. And now all you need to do is to connect your LinkedIn account. So you click on this button. And here you need to enter your credentials. So you enter your email, password, and then you click on login. Then if you want to export your leads from a LinkedIn Sales Navigator in just one click, you need to install the Chrome extension, and it will give you a button like this one on LinkedIn Sales Navigator where you just need to click on it to be able to export your leads. So let's click on Install Extension. And now we click on Add to Chrome and Add Extension. Once you've installed the Chrome extension, you will get a button like this one, Extract Leads. So now if you want to export your list of leads, you just need to click on this button and you will be redirected to your GiveMeLeads account. Then we click on Continue, and here we click on Save and Export. On this pop-up, I can give the number of leads I want to export. So for example, let's say 100. And now all I need to do is to click on Export Leads. Alright, so my export is currently running. I will just rename my export. So it was head of marketing. The company headcount is between 500 to 1,000 people. And I target people based in New York. Then I press enter. And now I need to wait a few minutes to get my export. Alright, so my export is done. And now if I want to get access to my file, I need to go here on download. And then I click on download CSV. Alright, so this is my list of leads. And as you can see, we have 100 leads. Yeah, perfect, 100. And on top, you have all the information you need to reach out to your leads. So for example, you have the first name, last name, LinkedIn URL. If you want to send some cold emails, you have the verified emails of your lead. You have the job title, location. You have some LinkedIn information. For example, connection degree, is premium or is open. And you have some company details. For example, the company name, company website, company location, company industry, or even the company employee count. When you export your leads with GiveMeLeads, you don't need to waste your time to clean the data because we already do it for you. So for example, we remove the emojis, for example, a rocket emoji. So you don't have Kevin with a rocket emoji, but you have Kevin like this, and you don't have any problems with capital letters. The second thing we do with GiveMeLeads is to verify for each lead if they perfectly match your filters. So you have this column here, filters, and if the lead perfectly matches all your filters, it's valid. But if a lead doesn't perfectly match all your filters, you will have this information like invalid, and you have the reason why the lead is invalid. So in this case, invalid company size. Let's take another example. Yeah, you have here invalid job title. So Alexandra, let's check her job title. Yeah, Senior Director, Product Marketing. And basically, it's not head of marketing. So with this feature, you don't waste your time to manually check each lead because we tell you if the lead is valid or invalid, and then you can decide to either keep the lead or just decide to remove it from your list of leads. Okay, now that we have this list of leads, the next step is to upload it into Heyreach. So now it's time to go back on Heyreach. Alright, so now on this page, we just need to click on Upload Spreadsheet and select the file in our computer. Now what we need to do is to map the columns we have in our CSV file into the Heyreach variables. So for example, here the LinkedIn profile URL from Heyreach is now mapped with my column LinkedIn URL, which is actually perfect. First name is mapped with first name, last name is mapped with last name, location, location, and so on. So just make sure that the mapping is perfect. And then what we need to do is to go here, we click on create empty list, we give a name to our new list. So what I like to do is to use the filters I use to find my leads. So head of marketing, company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people. And we target people based in New York. Then we click on confirm. Alright, so now we can select the list where we want to import the leads, and it's basically this list where we want to import our leads. So then what we need to do is to click on import, and now our leads will be imported. Alright, so as you can see, it's fast, and now you can see our list of leads. Now the next step is to create our campaign, and for that we need to go here in campaigns. On this page, we click on start new campaign. We give a name for the campaign, and then we click on create. Alright, so on this page, we need to select the list of leads we want to reach out to. So in my case, I want to target the list of leads I've just created. So this one. Now, if you want, you can select an exclude list, but for this tutorial, we don't care. And then we click on continue. Here on this page, we select the LinkedIn accounts we want to use. So in my case, I just have one LinkedIn account, but if you have multiple LinkedIn accounts, you can select them all. So I select my LinkedIn account and then I click on continue. Now on this page, we can build our sequence. And here we have two choices. So we can import a campaign from their templates, or we can decide to start it from scratch and click on add action. For this tutorial, I will not use the templates, but instead I will click on add action. All right, so the first thing I want to do is to send a connection request. And now on the left, I have all the settings for my connection request. Here, if you want, you can write a note for your connection request. And because I've had always better results without a note, I will keep it empty. Then we click on save. All right, so now we send the connection request. And once the connection request has been accepted, we want to wait 1 day, or no, let's say 2 days. And then we want to send our first message. So we click on add action. And then we click on send message. For this tutorial, let's say that I want to promote my SaaS in GiveMeLeads. So in this case, I will say hi first name. So if you want to use a variable, you just need to click here. So hi first name. And then I will just ask a simple question. Do you use Sales Navigator to find leads? So as you can see, it's very simple because I want it as simple as possible for the lead to reply. Now what we need to do is to go here and write a fallback message. And basically a fallback message is when you don't have a variable here first name. So basically here you don't put any variable. So I just paste my previous message and I remove the first name variable. Then we click on save. And now here, as you can see, we have our first message here. Now, let's say that we want to send one follow-up. So we wait, let's say 3 days, and then we send one LinkedIn message, and this one is a follow-up. So I will just say quick follow-up. And then here, I don't need a fallback message because I don't have any variable here. So I just need to click on save. If you want, you can add more follow-up, but for this tutorial, let's say that it's enough. So I click on end. And same here, if a lead doesn't accept my connection request after, let's say 1 week, so 7 days, I will just consider that it's the end of the campaign. So I click on end and I think that we are good. So once you are happy with your campaign, you just need to go here on top and click on continue. And here you will have a review of your campaign. So just make sure that everything is good. And then once you are ready, you just need to click on launch campaign. Now in campaigns, I have the new campaign I've just created. So if you want to edit anything, you just need to click on the campaign. And here you click on edit campaign. Now that you know how to create your first campaign in Heyreach, you will get some replies from your leads. And basically on Heyreach, you can manage all your replies from all your LinkedIn accounts in just one place. So if you want to access this feature, you have to go here on the left and click on Unibox, and you will be on this page. So here on the left, you will have the list of all the leads who reply to your messages. And if you click on a lead, so for example, this one, you will see all the discussions you have with the lead. So with this feature, you can basically see all your replies from all your LinkedIn accounts in just one place. And what's very good is that you can not only see all your messages, but you can reply to all your leads in just one place. So for example, here the lead said, yes, send me your calendar link. And you don't need to go on LinkedIn to reply because you can do it directly here. So in this case, you can say, here is my link, and then you just need to press enter to send the message. And as you can see, after a few seconds, my message has been sent. What's interesting with Heyreach is that you can not only send text messages, but if you click on plus, you will see that you can send a photo or a video, you can attach a document, and you can record a voice message. These features are very useful if you want to stand out from all these people who only send text messages, and you will get a better reply rate if you use one of these features. One last feature that I want to show you in this Unibox page is that you can tag your leads. For example, if a lead is interested, you just need to click here on Edit Tag, and here you can select the state for the lead. So I've already created 4 tags: interested, not interested, warm lead, or wrong timing. And what's interesting is that you can select the tag for a lead. For example, let's say interested. And then here on the left, you will see that Gregoire David is interested. So if you tag properly your leads, you will better see who is interesting for you or not. So that's all for this tutorial. You have everything you need to start sending your first LinkedIn outreach campaign. If you want to try Heyreach for free, you have a link in the description. And if you want to export your leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator and get their verified emails, you can click in the first link in the description. And now it's time for me to wish you a nice day, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.